Sebastian, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys in your golf and life skills class. And so for today, for our focus on our golf skill, it's going to be target awareness, and for our life skill, it's going to be setting your own goals in a positive way. So for the golf skill for target awareness, we're going to be focused pretty much on where we're going to be able to choose the direction on, or where we're going to hit the ball, or where we're going to aim for on the targets that we have provided over in this area. So we have just targets and set up ready for the class. And for life skills, when we set our own positive goals, when we use it in golf, we want to be able to keep our own positive mindset on whenever we're either practicing, or if you guys are practicing at home, or when you guys are on the golf course. You don't want to have a negative mindset, because it can not just mess up your shots or mess up your focus, but it would also it would give you a negative mind. It would just make you feel bad. So that's why we have to have a more of a positive mindset. Examples like when we do this, like when I'm teaching this class, I'm going to be doing the best. I'm going to know what I'm going to say. I will not hesitate. I will be able to do this golf class today. That is one of the examples we can do for the life skill. So, and for me,
Coach Sebastian, hi, this is Coach Tim.
Yeah.
When we're setting our positive goals, who should we really think about when we're setting those goals?
Thank you, Tim, Coach Tim. When we actually try to set up these goals, we mostly try to focus on ourselves and focus on just yourself. And when you're playing with friends, they will make their own goals, and we will make our own. That's what I would say for the life skill. All right. So what we're going to do now is we are going to do our demonstration today. So what we have here, I don't know if you guys can see, but we do have some golf balls right here. And so we have some moves tonight. Now we're actually in the CFL. Because due to the time, it's actually raining outside right now. And you don't want to get wet, especially me. So we do have right here, we have some plastic golf balls right here. We have some more right there. We only actually have two of these foam balls. That's going to be for the husband we have, which is going to be tipping. And then we also have one here. Let me actually grab this down here. We also have some regular golf balls for the putting. Now the reason why we're actually using these golf balls is because we're inside. We do not want to damage any of the stuff that we have in here, like the chairs, the tables, or the walls. We don't want to damage anything, which is why we use these golf balls right here as a replacement from the regular golf balls. Those will be used on the other activities that we have provided right here. So what we have right here is we actually have over there in the right in front of me is we have a Christian. Do you mind using the camera over there, please? Thank you. We have some plastic cups set up in a triangle or a prism. We just say it as a triangle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to be able to hit some of the cups down. Now, when we apply the life skill and the golf skill in this activity, I want to be able to. My goal I'm going to set right now is I want to try to be able to hit a certain position in the area in order to hit the cones. So right now I'm going to say to myself, I want to hit somewhere around the front. There's a blue X right there. You can see right there's a blue X. I want to hit somewhere around the blue X so I can hit the cones.
So what do you mean by hitting the blue X to hit the cones?
What I mean by hitting for the blue X is that I want to hit, pretty much that's going to be my target. I'm not going to go straight for the cone, for the plastic, I don't know what I think of, plastic cups, is because I'm focusing on the blue X, is that so I can be able to at least, because when I hit the ball, it should be able to bounce and then probably hit those cones down. Yeah, so I'm going to start to go ahead and try hit at a blue X. So what I'm going to assume is that it's not that far, so I'm going to try a small swing. Let's try that. Okay. So when it bounced down, and you can follow me real quick, is that it hit somewhere around here. In my head, I'm saying that's okay. It got near the blue ends. That's a good thing. It didn't hit any of the plastic cups. That's fine. I can try again. If I get more golf balls over here. So this time we use a small swing and it hit a certain area. So I'm going to say I want to try to hit more a little bit to the left of the X. So I can try to hit the cones. So we're going to do exactly the same thing, same target, but we're going to try a little bit in this different direction. And the small swing actually did pretty good, so I'm going to try to hit it a little bit harder. So let's see. All right. Now you can see right there, that actually got pretty much right here. It actually got near my target, which is good. It got really close to the area. However, they went right past the cup right there. So I was like, that's pretty good. So it worked. So now I'm going to try to do it again, but this time I want to see if I can try to hit more in the middle. Because my target is not just hitting the air, but I also want to hit the cuts. So that's what we're going to try to do. I'm just bringing the ball in. Okay. So my mindset again, like I said, want to try to hit somewhere near a little bit on the left area, but I'm going to try more in the middle. And I want to see if we can try to hit that X again and try to hit the cups. So we're going to do that again. And let's see if we can actually hit those cups. Well, it got to the right, somewhere around the right target. I'll take that. I mean, it's one cone and it hit it backwards, so I'll take that shot. Let me grab there it is. So let me grab the ball. So we'll just pretend, for example. Yeah, I hit it. It was, wow, I don't know how I did that. It magically happened. It's okay though. That's fine. So, my point is, so for this, the point for this activity is so that you're able to figure out where you can be able to, find an area, hit your golf ball in order for them to reach to their target. So we're going to do another activity we have here. We're not going to use these balls anymore. We will leave them to the side, and we're going to we have a putter here. We have a putter, which is different from the pitching wedge. How can I tell? Well, as you can see, the pitching wedge has more of a bigger face to it right here. You can see there's a bigger face to it. While the putter is actually a little bit, it's a little bit smaller and it has a different face. It's more smoother so that we can be able to hit the golf ball and hit it more softly. Now let's look for some pretty cool balls we have here. We got a red blue one. You can use the blue one right here. An orange one. And red one. Now we're going to be able to replace the golf balls in certain areas here, but I want to make sure that I'm not too close to the wall, because if I was right here, for example, and I hit myself, I could probably not just hit the wall, but I'd probably hurt myself, because I can hit myself. So we have to, think safe and just try to keep yourself safe from this running you around. So now we have a different setup here. So we have right here 3 different plastic cups. Now, as you can see, there's different, one of them is actually different from the other. Why? Because well, for this one, we're going to start from this cone right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just put different scenarios, like if we were on putting green. For example, when we chip the golf ball over there, it hit the target, so now imagine convert it into the green. So now, imagine you got it this close. So now, pretty much we did the same thing, target awareness, and you have trusted the goal, say, the hole's right there. I think that I should hit it small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little small swing, and then if we do, it goes in. It goes in. There we go. Oh, jeez. All right. So imagine it was that close, right? Now this one's going to be a little bit farther, because imagine you're in the green and you got kind of close, but not close enough. So we're doing the same thing. Figure out. So we're going to see like the cone is a little bit more that way. So I'm like, okay, I might have to try to hit it a little more to the left, but I should hit it a little bit harder. So we're going to do that. All right, we got that one in too. Look at that, 2 in a row. So now, imagine you messed up on your chipping, and this is how far you are from here to that plastic cup right there. Now this is a little more challenging. I've seen some people, they would hesitate and they'd be afraid, and they'd be scared. Which is why we need to be able to think more positive than being more afraid, like, oh no, what am I going to do? If you think more like that, you're not going to be able to do that good. That's why, instead you're going to be like, this is okay. I can figure this out. It's not that far. It's pretty, well, it is pretty far, but I think I can knock it down. So let's see if I can do it. So now, it's far, and it looks pretty straight. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually hit we hit a small swing, we hit a medium swing. Let's try a little bit bigger swing, and let's see if we can get it in. All right, let's see. All right, well, yeah, that counts. I mean, that kind of counts. So we got a little in. Pretty well. See, I'm pretty good. No, I'm just kidding. See, I'd like to see what I'm doing myself. I did pretty good. I did awesome. That's an example of showing, setting our goals and just telling yourself, hey, I did good. I'm doing really good. And yeah, that's the end of our demonstration. And now we're going to review what we learned today. So going back on, if you guys remember, you can just leave a comment on the video or not, but what was our golf skill and what was our life skill? You might cheat because that might be on the title. It's okay, because we saw it. But yeah, our golf skill for today was obviously target awareness, which would be used in our golf activity to be able to determine where we hit it and how we can be able to get to our target, and how hard we hit it. It's not just about where the ball goes, but how hard you hit the ball with your golf ball. And not just that, you can also do that when you're online, when you're doing your virtual classes. You can, whenever you have a lot of assignments, you can say, all right, I can sit and organize all these activities. No problem. I can do this and that, and you'll be okay. Learn, and then finally, we have our learning skill, life skill, which is setting your own goals in a more positive way. So, in the virtual classes and also at home, I kind of already said it, but when you set all these assignments all stacked up, you're like, okay, now I got this. I can organize these from different sections of what I can do, how long it would take, knock them all down, and I'll be all set. If you're able to use these skills at home or on the golf course, yeah, and then you pretty much you use these at your home and the golf course. It would help you a lot. It would help you a lot in at home. It would help you a lot. Pretty much. It would just help you a lot. And that's all I got for today for you guys. So I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you have a lot of fun. And I hope to see you guys next time on the golf class today.